Okay, Namaskar, Dr. Nair. Welcome to Holistic Conversation. I'm really grateful for your presence today. And this is my first time talking to someone inspirational. And it was wonderful to know that the way you introduced yourself as a social scientist, um, that was really magical. I'm a social scientist. Yeah, we will get to know more about it. And before we get into the conversation, I would like to uh, read something about Dr. Nair. He is the CEO of AkshayaShakti. Am I saying right?
Yeah, it's Dr. Narayan AkshayaShakti.
Dr. Narayan AkshayaShakti. Wow, that's wonderful. And he is a PhD, and his motto is very, um, I wouldn't say catchy, but it's like being human. That's what he is trying to do. His motto is to help heal, educate, and empower. Focus areas are AkshayaVidya for education, AkshayaAahaar for food, AkshayaAarogya for health, AkshayaSankalp for leadership, and AkshayaDhaaga for skills. Flagship mission is AkshayaDhaaga to create 1 million skills by 2030 across the nation. Uh, Before I read everything about him, I would like to hear from him now. And Dr. Nair, over to you. Thank you so
Thank,
much.
thank you so much. Happy times to all the viewers of this holistic conversation. And thanks, Amina ji, for bringing me into this show. I think it's a wonderful journey. Life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. What we need to learn is how do we make life awesome, something beyond, which is very important. So the journey all started, and where we crisscross meeting people, we crisscross places, we crisscross wherever our work takes us to. So we are here with the social mission to impact lives, to inspire people, to create aspirations in them, and to make legends. So that's all is the journey that I have come across through my social work for the last 33 years plus. And I'm here, with all the viewers who are watching this wonderful program. Akshay Shakti, yes, you spelt it rightly or you pronounced it rightly. Akshay means indestructible, which cannot be which cannot be, you cannot destruct it at all. So Akshaya, and Shakti is power. So all those who have the power which cannot be destructed, and we need to continue doing that. So that's what is the name of the organization which I am, into associated with, and we need to see that this Shakti, this power, is instilled in every human being, and so that they can lead the life beautifully well. Akshay Shakti provides a lot of inspiration for people. And in this, we have wonderful team who work. I, for one, would like to thank my founder. She is an artist by profession, Mini Subodh. And along with her, she colors lives. She paints lives. She paints colors of happiness in every human being. And we all are part, one color or the other, into the system. And as you have read about the projects of AkshayaAahaar, AkshayaVidya, AkshayaAarogya, AkshayaSankalp, AkshayaDhaaga. So these are some of the programs which we take it up, so that every program that we have has to be a continuous program, has to be a program which instills that power in everyone, so that today being a receiver, tomorrow you become a giver. As nature teaches us, nature receives love from us, nature gives us all that it has. So without any discrimination whatsoever, let's be a giver like a nature to the people. That's what Akshay Shakti teaches. And our we have a clear motto of, help, heal, educate, and empower, with the mission statement, of course, that we all carry. and also clarity, integrity, and transparency of our working is what we live each and every day, or each and every minute, that we can say. That's what is our main mool mantra, that we need to be clear in our working, we need to have integrity in our working, and we need to be transparent in whatever we do, so that we build faith among people, we build that trust factor. Trust is very important, where the world speaks about, or where the world sometimes looks about, there is trust deficit. So if I say that it is raining outside, I don't have to look outside my window, I need to trust you. So that trust building is very important. So we need to convert that trust deficit to trust surplus. You know, that is very important. And each and every one should trust. They should not look into their weather forecast, whether it is raining or not. So that should be the thing. So in this Akshay Shakti, we are trying to reach out to as many people as possible. And I, for one, joined this organization recently, but our association with Akshay Shakti has been for quite a long time. Yes.
Wow, that's wonderful to know. And it is so beautiful that you are taking this responsibility and you are a team person. That's what I understood from talk, and the way you approach your work is like the team, and you have been mentioning it, and the way you said like trust deficit to trust surplus, that is actually missing, very much missing. That is very much missing, and I also heard that Akshay Sankalp, it's all about leadership, right?
Yes.
I would like to know something about your leadership. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Uh, if I leadership, the work that we are doing is to provide and instill leadership qualities among the youth, among the people. For example, whether it is homemakers or it is corporate people, whether it is teachers or faculties of different order. So, building leadership among people is one such thing which we are looking into, which is a must. Either you are a homemaker, that leadership quality. These are all there in everyone, and how do we take it out, which is very important. So water is there in the well, only we need to draw it out. So the drawing process is what we call it as sankalp. So if you make a sankalp, you manifest it. So you make a sankalp that yes, I have to reach to this point, you will reach. So कहते हैं कि संकल्प से ही सिद्धि होता है. So we need to do sankalp. So in fact, I am creating names and acronym. So Sankalp, then we recoined it as an which has students are nations, knowledge, aspirations, leaders, and progress. Students are nations, knowledge, aspirations, leaders, and progress. So that's what is the Sankalp, Sankalp. So we need to see that the students who are there, who have a lot of disposal time today. Gone are those days when we were talking about disposal income. Now what students have is disposal time, because everything is done in a jiffy. So you give a work and work is done. So they have excess time. So how do we engineer that time for building a better family, for building a better community, to a society, to a nation, to a planet for as a whole? Because the student per se, they all look for, the younger generation look for the two P's, that is the people and the planet. These are the two P's where we need to be working. I'm sure the youth will be looking out for no boundaries of any sort, because everyone is one. When we talk about Vasudeva Kutumbakam, all are one. So we need to work towards that, no boundaries of any sort. This is what our Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore also had, Thakurji had told, that where the mind is without fear, the head is held high, and the knowledge is free. So if you talk about those in those lines, this is what the youth of today is looking into, so that we can build a better nation and a better world altogether. So through Akshay Sankalp, we are trying to build a program, or we are already running a program where we train the corporate team, we train the homemakers, we train the college youth as a trainer, and they become a mentor. They go back to schools, particularly municipal schools or schools where they need a lot of leadership skills. Life skills plays a very important role. Today, when we talk about the education being imparted, we talk about food being given. What we need to tell or what we need to teach students, you need to be fearless. So this fearlessness attitude is a skill by itself, which is in everyone, and this has to be given and this has to be told. We need to say that, hey, you know the power of a seed? The seed has the power to create a tree. So that small thing has a tree already inside, but you need to have that vision to see that a tree can be created. And the power of a seed is to create 1,000 forest. So who will do that? So you need to have a mentor who can tell someone that yes, here is what the power or the potential that you have. Unleash your potential and see you can stand. You can be an outstanding person. You can be a class apart. So but somebody has to say. So for this we are through Sankalp program, Akshay Sankalp, we are trying to create mentors who will help in building the leadership skills in the society at large.
That's just incredible and inspiring. Why I will say, because you are really focusing on youth who actually are capable. And as Mahatma Gandhi says, that children are the father of the nation. So you are walking the path. And as you said, fearless. That is something so courageous to let people know that yes, they are capable, to just seed the fearlessness in the people, an individual. So how's it going? I mean, if I ask you this question, seeding this fearlessness gender-wise, class-wise, financially, economically, how do you segregate, or how do you integrate different levels of uh, understanding of this fearlessness, actually?
Correct. Yeah.
How do, yes.
So, yeah. So, what happens is a student, born, a child, sometimes if they are in an economically weaker section or something like that, so they even fear to dream. In my dream, also, I cannot dream a bigger person than you. So, in my dream itself, if I'm not fearless, what will I do when I'm, in my state of when I'm awake. So we need to see that, we need to instill. So here we are trying to tell student that every student has the power. Try to get this, and then you can do wonders. So it starts from standing up in the classroom to standing up in the crowd and talking to the people, which is very important. Communication skills, leadership skills are imparted. And though we say that these are some of the skills, but this has to be a kind of a quality which every individual should acquire, and they should go and take this which is available. And those people who have these skills where they can give it to others, where the knowledge can be transmitted, knowledge can be engineered. So I always tell people that don't keep your knowledge and share it before it is consigned to flames or before it is buried. Give it out. Okay, if you from your 100 rupees or $100, if you give some of your money, you are poorer by that. But here, by sharing knowledge, you become richer. And try to dish it outside, try to share it to as many people as possible. So we are trying to gather a larger number of people where they can be part of the system. They can acquire the skills and try to impart it to the neighboring schools, neighboring colleges, universities, which are very important. Because when they stand up in the world, they should be a world class leader. Okay. First class leaders are already made by the universities and colleges, but we need to see that we need to make them world class leaders. Through this initiative, we are trying to reach out to as many people as possible.
That's wonderful. And as you said, it's very important. very subtle thing that you said, I would say, like standing up in the classroom. Just talking about dreaming, people are so confined to their limitations and their environment that they are scared of dreaming. As you rightly said, like, yes, you want to dream, do
Yeah.
dreams. So for me, it was very touching because I believe in my dreams, and I anybody who is saying me that we don't dream, I am like, no, no, we need to
Yeah.
dream. That's where we start to see ourselves in the world and how we can go beyond our mind and beyond our limitations. I strongly believe that. I strongly. So it was very, very interesting to know. And I would like to congratulate you for uh, reaching out to people and saying this particular thing, that everything starts with looking outside of the box, like outside of your mind. It's okay, you are born in a certain family, or you're born into some uh, certain class, or you are limited by your finances and economic and whatever limitations you are born to. But you only can come out of it. You only can come out of it if you try. And you are bridging the gap and reaching out. That's just incredible and amazing.
I,
Amazing. Amazing. Uh, and I also read that you deal with I'm not deal. Deal is not the word. You care about women empowerment. I would like to.
yeah. Certainly, I will certainly touch upon the program that we run under AkshayaDhaaga. So, so we have a program called AkshayaDhaaga. So again, Akshay is indestructible, and Dhaga is a thread. So it's a fabric of hope and happiness. So through this, what happened was I have seen a lot of movements that has taken place in the country. You had the green revolution, you had white revolution. So revolutions of high order where people have the great scientists have worked. So I thought we should take the next step to see that next revolution of to be created where women can be a part of the economic buoyancy of the country. There's a large section of women who need to be skilled, where they can be after skilling they can be employed, or they can be an entrepreneur, they can be a mompreneurs, mothers as entrepreneurs, or they can be solopreneurs. So they can do wonderful things after getting skilled, and they can start earning. Of course, we have been listening to this quote that instead of giving someone fish, ask or show them how to fish, or teach them how to fish. I should tell one more step ahead, that let them enter into the water and also start swimming and see that there are fishes and there are more other species in the water which they can, learn. Not only teach them fish, but see that let them enter into the water and see that there are more species. So when a large chunk of mothers who are approaching during the pandemic time, that they're unable to pay the fees of their children, uh, some help is required. Of course, the help was being provided. We thought that what will happen? 1 year you will help, second year you will help, third year. Then what happens further? So if we can teach them some skills, so we started teaching them skills into tailoring as the first industry which that we have touched upon. It's not that AkshayaShakti has started this first vision. There are many organizations who are running tailoring centers, tailoring classes are going on. So, what is the USP and what is the uniqueness of AkshayaShakti's AkshayaDhaaga? It's really very unique. Here, we are not starting a center in a or a skill center in a place and asking people like women to come from different places. We are taking the program to them, like we are taking the entire skill center in the community itself, where they need not travel much. The proximity is very close by. So we partner with a lot of institutions. It can be schools, colleges, community centers, Zilla Parishad schools, where the Akshay Dhaga Center is set up in a place, and the women are asked to come with a 3 month program, 150 hours program. The first basic and a little of advanced trainings are given into the tailoring, fashion designing. Add-ons are embroidery, you have crochet, you have the soft toy making. So many other things are also being added. So through this, what happens is, with the first skill set that is given here, when we impart training like skilling, we are not only giving them the skills, that the technical skills, but there is a 360-degree transformation that happens to the women. They are unplugged from that small 8 by 8, 10 by 10 room, either in a slum pocket, into the petty squabbles there, into, So how do we take them out? How do we provide them dignity, leadership? How do you build respect in them? So the moment the women of the house in the slum pocket or in that small area, she comes out well dressed with a uniform, with an ID card, and she walks out, the respect is built in the family, the family people, the children at home starts getting up right on the dot. My mother is going to a school, and the mother goes to a school and she attends the class. So the discipline in the family is also built up automatically. The husband starts respecting the women in the family. But here, a lot of things happen. The transformation, dignity is built up. She goes, she learns, in addition to technical skill, leadership skills. She learns communication skills. She communicates with her friends, the women who are all new classmates for her. She learns negotiation skills. How do you negotiate in a classroom? She talks on branding. She talks on costing. So a lot of things are being trained. So when she comes to the classroom and where the technical skills are imparted, we saw that she is going to be an entrepreneur tomorrow. So in addition to the technical skills, what all inputs she needs? So what we have added into our course are digital literacy. She need to learn digital literacy because she is exposed to digital world. Her transactions will be digital, like whatever monetary transaction that will be done doing. She will have an Instagram account. She will have a social media account. Whatever product that she makes, it has to be put into the public. So she becomes more popular. Her visibility will go up. So digital literacy, and what are the do's and don'ts of digital awareness is also being imparted to her, because she is very new to this digital world. We are talking of some of the interior places where the digital things have not reached. We also impart financial literacy. Tomorrow she's going to earn money, where to invest, how to save. These are some of the things being taught to her. Then digital literacy, financial literacy, legal literacy. Where are the loans available? How do you procure materials from where? And what are the legal, you need to have the registrations being done. So all these things are also being taught to the women. So along with this, now that we have added, the recently what we have added is wellness, fitness and wellness. The lady who sits into the chair or into the stool for a long number of hours, what should be the posture, how mentally she should be alert. So these things are also being, so the entire package builds. And to when she goes back home, she has to again cook for the family. She has to take care before the husband comes from the job and things like that. So the many things are being taught to her, and she is a happy woman at the end. We need to see that happiness is being given. And the moment when she comes for the certification program and we have the convocation happen, they are so thrilled. They are in tears. They are emotion. It comes into a happiness that we can see that first time such thing is happening. They go home and frame and put the certificate onto the wall, where family members, they all feel so happy, proud of the mother, proud of wife, proud of daughter. So there are also a lot of girls, 18 and above. They also come and get into the skilling. So I think in olden days when girls used to get married, people used to ask, "Do you know how to sing?" Now people can ask, "Do you know how to stitch?" So yes, I am part of AkshayaDhaaga program, and I have learned this skill. I have this technical skills. I can also earn money. So these are some of the things which will make women. So our main thing is to nurture women to become self-reliant. So this mission that we have taken up, so it's not one of a center that we set up at one place, but we go to different parts of the country, whether it is West Bengal, whether it is Goa, whether it is UP, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. So these are the states that we have initially started, but Kashmir to Kanyakumari, the applications are coming in, pouring in, that come to our place. We are ready to give you space. You can start the mission, empower women in our area. Rather, they are all waiting for an opportunity, and we are all ready to go to these places and do this program. So AkshayaDhaaga, it has become a kind of a movement. It has become a kind of a revolution, and we have put a small number, 1 million, to look for from of 1.4 billion population is a small number. So 1 million women to be skilled is what we have seen. But looking into the responses that we are getting, I think we may surpass the number very soon. This is just a benchmark that we have given. And recently, if you look into the, Jalpaiguri, we started a program. Jalpaiguri, we started in Hooghly. Some of the places where the women could not go for jobs because there were some, problems of the tea estate and things like that. So they were without any job. This skill gave them a kind of an impetus. So they could come out and they can learn, and now they're earning, which is very, very important. We have seen some fisherwomen in Mumbai, some places in Ireland that we work, where they do the fishing. After that, they say that during this time there is a slack period, so it doesn't happen. So these skills have helped them also. So the skill is becomes an add-on for the women, where they will earn something or the other. Even if they stitch their own clothes, they are not paying to a tailor outside, they are saving that money. So we say that you keep a piggy bank, you stitched your own clothes, put that money, that's a saving for you. You have earned your money, you have not paid it outside. So these are some of the things. If you stitch your husband's shirt, ask him money, put it into the piggy bank. So small things we are saying. Here, skill is very important. That's what we are trying to impart through Akshay Dhaga. It has become a kind of a talk of the town, or talk of the world, and everyone wants to be part of this. Today, we think of India as the nation where we are trying to impart this. Very soon, we'll be going to the seven continents where women there are waiting to take the services. And we are here in AkshayaShakti to provide the best of service and the care for the women across.
That's amazing. That's amazing and incredible to hear. And it's amazing. I just don't have any words to say. I'm feeling so good about your work and everything, the way you are explaining bit by bit in a very subtle way, because those small little experiences, they means a lot. They're the foundational steps for a woman. I mean, it's amazing. Dr. Nair. Dr. Nair, am I saying your name correct? Dr. Iyer.
Narayan.
Narayan, Dr.
Yeah,
Narayan Iyer. You need to go to Odisha. I'm from Odisha.
I know. Oh, you're from Orissa. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So very soon, our next destination is Orissa. We are going to Cuttack,
Yeah.
Jajpur. We are going to Bhubaneswar, and also to the place. What is that? Uh, Mayurbhanj. I had
Oh,
visited.
I love you very much. Come on, wow, that's great.
Actually, Mayurbhanj is our president of India's place.
Yes, yes, I know
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
house.
Madam.
I actually know their house.
Okay, okay. Madam Murmu's place. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
of course,
amazing. That's
we are going to reach out. Yeah, yeah. We are
that's
going to reach
amazing.
out to all these places. Orissa is waiting for us, and very soon
Yes,
we are going to start these centers over there, skill centers. Yes,
that's amazing. That's amazing. Can't, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
and also then all the seven sisters we are going to cover, all the northeast part. Recently, we
Yeah.
started a center in Port Blair in Andamans.
Wow,
It's an
wow,
island
that's
where
great.
we have started. We are also helping the Jawans' wives, army Jawans' wives, where we are trying
Yes,
to
yes, sir.
teach them. So we are looking at it as a complete India over there. So when we train them, when they go back to their stations later on, they become a teacher in their own locations. Uh, that's what is our main next mission, which is going on. Of course, there are a lot of tribal belts which we need to reach. Assam is calling next, so we need to go to Assam also. Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah. Please, please go to the world, every corner of the world, and we will pray for you. Nothing like that. And yes, I also wanted to know if you can speak something about your Aahar, Akshay Ahar. Is that Akshay Ahar?
Akshay.
How is that working? How is that working? What is the motto behind that? Like,
Yeah, yeah. So AkshayaAahaar, of course, if you look into the feeding, food is very important, and food for all. So there are a lot of people who need food, and they need proper food, which is very important. We through AkshayaAahaar, we are delivering every day. Our van picks up food from a particular kitchen and delivers in a location called Thane. There we are distributing food to around 150 to 200 people on an every daily basis. And on every Thursday, we provide food to all the bystanders of a civic hospital or a civil hospital, municipal hospital, where the bystanders are waiting outside. So they are also provided food. So this is happening as far as on a regular basis. Then we have this dry ration kits, which is again a part of Akshay Ahar. So here what we do is we give this mission to some schools, colleges, where each student brings something or other. One class will bring rice, one class will bring pulses, somebody will bring oil, somebody will get sugar. So everything is been pulled in. Volunteers at large number, they come later on, they pack into a family size of a monthly ration kit, and these are being distributed to the needy people who are either physically challenged, or they have lost their jobs, or the family like when they're a single parent, where a lot of people in the family are not keeping good health, mainly leprosy affected people. In fact, I had a large, major chunk of my life, around 32 years. If still I continue at 33 years, leprosy has been my major forte. Working for leprosy affected people, leprosy cause has been very dear to me and is still dear to me. So leprosy affected families, we provide rations. Visually challenged people, where they are unable to go out, so we are trying to give them also ration. So we also appeal to people that come and join hands, whatever is possible. We have also introduced fistful rice programs, like a child in the family has never touched rice, raw rice. They rather while eating also they take spoon and they eat. So how does what is the feeling of the rice? So the child puts the hand into the rice container, and there's a separate container they can keep, and they can put that rice. Though the family has the capacity to buy 10 kg and give it, but we say we don't want that. We want that child should experience it, and let that small drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Let these small things come in. Child tomorrow grows big, will understand I was part of a major mission. So this is also going on in a big way. So Akshay Ahar comes under your all UNSDG, that is United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. You have zero, no poverty, zero hunger. So we need to see that no one should starve, no one should go empty stomach till the time we are alive. So we need to. There are many organizations who are doing, many individuals who are doing. We are one among them. So AkshayaAahaar is a name of the program where food is taken care. Like food is major role. We also have families who celebrate their birthdays, their happy moments in life, their birthdays, their anniversaries, many such things. So one lady also called up to say that I want to feed 50 children today. Is it possible? Yes. I said, what is the occasion? She said, my child is sitting for the exam for the first time. So the happy moment of a parent, they want to share happiness in whatever way that they are. And we at AkshayaShakti, our job is to deliver goodness. We deliver goodness. Wherever you want, whichever location you want, whatever configuration you want, we will try to do that to make see that your happiness is our motto. We will deliver. For every giver there is a receiver, and for every receiver there is a giver. This is the divine plan, which normally is not in the books, but these are all written. And the receiver is more important than the giver. Normally we feel in our readings, normally people think, or the giver always feel that he is bigger. He is not bigger, the receiver is bigger. If the giver is waiting with a food packet, and if there is no receiver, the food packet is with the giver only. And if the receiver says I don't want, so it is again with him. So the receiver is very important, and we need to fold our hands to the receiver who accept our things. They are more important, and we need to see that their happiness is taken care properly. Recently what has happened was, one such family where we have been giving ration, the food packets that we say, the dry food packets where they cook at home, we have been distributing. So we said, sir, your food packet is ready. You didn't come and pick it up. He said, no, no, sir, I got a job. I got a job. I am taking care of my old mother. So please give this food packet to somebody else. You see the contentedness of that person. He doesn't want to amass. He's so happy. He said, I am okay today. I got a job. Give it to somebody. A leprosy affected family said that, sir, you gave us these food packets. We are using it. You know that we are leprosy affected people. You don't know our neighbor. Our neighbor is equally poor. What we have done, we have shared whatever we got to our neighbor also. The giving attitude have started coming in everyone. So that's what we need to inculcate in everyone, that whatever you have, you share till your last mile. Keep giving. Giving is the best thing that one can do. Give until it hurts you, is what Mother Teresa had said. But it never hurts anyone. Keep giving, keep giving, keep flowing. I always give the example of the Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee. So the water comes into the Dead Sea, there is no outflow. So when you are keeping everything with you, you become Dead Sea. You keep flowing like the Sea of Galilee. You'll flourish. A lot of vegetation, flowers, a lot of birds keep coming in. That's what is the power of giving, and give it. So that's what we have. We are teaching people, students, and everyone.
That's amazing. That example that you have shared with us, the contentment of like, I have it now, we can go to the next person who needs. Actually, that is the learning more than the food and more than money or anything. To know that, yes, we got our part, now we can pass it to the other person. Uh, that is just spreading. That is just spreading. That's what you are doing. And congratulations to you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I
Yeah.
am so grateful to have you and to listen to you and to know about your work. It feels good, even though I'm not a part of your organization, but just to share your doing and your teaching and how people are receiving it. I'm already feeling good.
Great.
No, that's the impact actually. Ultimately, we all want to be heard, seen, taken care of, loved. And you are doing it all. Like people are being seen, they are feeling heard, you are listening to them, you are providing, and you are being happy for what they are achieving, and you are appreciating and encouraging. So you are doing it all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Today one
Yeah.
family
So,
visited. Today one
yeah.
family visited, and we had the opportunity. Immediately they said that two children are there, so one teacher is teaching them properly. Education is taken care. Food is a problem. She goes for some domestic helper. The house is on rent, so they have to pay rent, electricity bill, and many other things are there. Husband doesn't have a job, so we said that we will provide you food for the entire month, which we gave it today. And we said for next 2 months also we will give you. Don't worry. On this specific date, you come and collect it from our office. We will see that your husband gets a job very soon, and advised him to become a caretaker. There are a lot of elderly people who need caretaking job, and and we will send him for some professional course where he will get into the system and he will start earning. She said, just do this. Very soon I'm waiting for the time when I can help someone else. So this was the message that came from her. So I thought, oh, that's really wonderful. Yeah, just hold my hand for some time, and then once I am up there, I am with you to, you know, give it to others too. So this message people are getting it. So we want everyone to become the receiver of today should become a giver. Keep giving. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And that saying is going to stay with me like the receiver is more important than the giver because it, it doesn't really matter if we are ready to give, but who is receiving, that is also important. So the cycle is complete.
Exactly.
The cycle is complete. Um, I have one question.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, like, how did you came to this path?
Wow. Wonderful question. Straight on the point. Yeah. So yeah, I put the entire system into my guru, my mentor, and my godfather. He is none else than Dr. A.R.K. Pillai. So I came into his safe hands when I was just 17, and he nurtured me. He taught me everything, and he took me. He hand held me into the social work so well. So we always say that the journey is already preordained. It's already written. So I think this was written for me. So there was an incident where my mentor was waiting for a volunteer to join, and the volunteer did not turn up on that day. And I was just walking through that road. Somebody called me and said that, "Can you be the proxy and stand as that interview candidate? And I'm sure you will be rejected." So I stood as I was not knowing, I just stood there as a proxy. And he said that the boy has come. I think you don't like him, right? And he said, "No, no, he's selected." I was selected, and no look back from then. And the journey has been so beautiful. No regrets of any sort. And our what our parents have taught us, for example, manasa vacha karmana. So by thoughts, by deeds, or by action, always do good, and the positivity that you carry will certainly give rich dividends to you today or tomorrow. If there are not so good incident that happens in your life, accept it, because social work is not bed of roses, and just move ahead. And you say that the beautiful things is just next, that you are going to just cross this, and the best thing is waiting for you. So I whenever I narrate the story, that I say that my parents, particularly mother, father, my sister, they have given me the best. And whatever I stand, I should also give credit to them. And when I was in grade seven, my mother gave me the first PhD in my life. She told, she said that you need PhD in your life. Without this, you cannot survive. And what she meant by PhD was passion, hunger, and discipline. She said, "My dear son, if you have this passion within you, passion for doing something in your life, hunger towards your passion, and discipline in life, you will be successful, irrespective of whichever field, whichever place that you are." She was unaware that where I will be landing up. Social work, they were not aware of social work, because they were more looking into children becoming a doctor or an engineer or things like that. I landed up in social work. My mother never used to feel, "Oh, what work you're doing?" Or she used to say, "Social work, is it a profession?" But I embraced it, yeah. And when they started seeing my work in print media, being with, I had the honor of getting blessed by Mother Teresa, Saint Mother Teresa. I could meet her, get blessing from her, Holy Father. Then a lot of who's of who of the country and the world, when they could greet us. These are some of the perks for the social workers that inspires us. That their energy levels inspires us all through. Just a mere meeting, just a handshake with them gives us a lot of energy to move ahead. So my mentor, Dr. Pillai, who is 96 year young today, I meet him on a day-to-day, a daily basis, and he keeps inspiring, full of life. He said that be honest, which is very important, which is what I still carry that flag. if I am able to talk to people eye to eye, if I am able to stand in a crowd, it is because of that honesty. And that if I am, if the world recognizes me, it is because of honesty. They know that Narayan, it means honesty. Narayan means truthfulness. So I cannot belittle, I cannot run down that water at any point of time. Trust surplus, which I spoke, has to be important. All these things I learned from him. Bit by bit, he taught me. He took me to places, different places. Exposure was very important. So I got wonderful exposure. And whatever communication I do, in fact, though we came from, lower background, from a lower economical, social background, though still, which continues because you take care of others and God takes care of you has been the mantra. And in the divine form, in whatever way we are, though with a frugal living, whatever is possible, that is going on. But the divine is helping. So whenever I say that the world is running towards AI, that is artificial intelligence, and I say that HI is greater than AI, that is the human intelligence. Without human intelligence, the AI cannot function. And beyond the AI and HI is DI, that is divine intervention. So the divine intervention plays a very important role. Without his intervention, as we are running this holistic, conversation, the holistic thing plays when the divinity comes over there, the serenity, the purity. All these things are the unseen hands. You may have 1,000 numbers in your mobile, but when you fall down in a railway station, somebody will lift you up. His number is not there in your mobile. He is an unseen person. He is that divine hand. Someone who takes you. And then he goes away. He picks you and just puts you onto the station, onto the platform. Hey, come on, stay comfortable, take care. And he goes away. So these are the divine hands. Unseen hands are not in the books of accounts, are not in the textbooks that we can see. This has to be experienced. And by faith, only it comes into. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who are experiencing it there because our living itself is a miracle. Our living itself is a divine feeling which has to be felt. The moment you feel, the ego comes. And ego is what? Ego is Ishwar go. The Ishwar in you, he goes away. So don't allow that Ishwar to go away. Keep that Ishwar in your system, and he will take care and protect you all the time. Yes, the journey has been so beautiful. Leprosy work, which Dr. Pillai inducted me into the system. From there to education, to women development, to development of villages, where my PhD, the first PhD was when I was in seventh, and the real PhD after my double post graduation. Yes, I got where PhD was topic was village development and bridging the rural urban divide. I was more fascinated by our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, where he taught us about Pura, providing urban amenities in rural areas. So I learned all those things, and he started building. An education system was put into place where we could reach out to a large number of people. So I know the four pillars are very important. The four pillars of any development of a society, to a state, to a nation, to a world. Education plays first. Education, then comes the health, then comes the workforce, and the last is environment. If the people are not educated about environment, it goes to waste. You, if the people are not educated and you talk about health, it goes to waste. You want the best of productivity and best, and if the education are not there, your workplace needs a skilled person. You need education over there. So education is the foremost comes the health and the workforce, and then the environment. So automatically it will fall in its own place. So education is very important. So education also we did, development also we did. So the journey so far has been so good, no regrets of any sort, lot of blessings. It's blessings and beyond.
Yes, I mean, I also want to share while we are talking about divine intervention. To meet you, to talk to you, I had no idea that we are going to sit and talk today. This is not my plan, and I didn't knew this. But Arup Singh Dev, I have to mention him. That is the unseen hand. He was kind enough to connect me to you. I have to mention. It's not only my thing. I cannot say that. This is totally divine intervention. Absolutely. And I'm very grateful that he connected me with you. And I feel really good about it already. Goodness is spreading.
Let me also acknowledge Arup Singh because he'll be seeing this program. And thanks to Arup Singh ji for connecting. Yeah, he also sits across, outside in a different part of the world, but he is
Yes.
socially bent person. The entire family per se, his wife, and he's also inculcating the best of social inputs into his family, children,
Mm,
coming from either Ranchi, then he says Bokaro, then he keeps traveling. Just to meet, he comes. People are fascinated. So he wanted to meet me and
yes.
Dr. Pillai. He just traveled all the way from Ranchi and to meet us. That was a great
Wow.
thing of Arup to do. And
Mm,
we are in touch with each other every day. Not a single day we have missed wishing each other. And he is really a great,
wow.
great human being, a wonderful human being.
Yes.
My sincere
Yes.
salutations to Arup. And there are many such people who are connected. They are the unseen
Yes.
hands. There are the
Yes.
unseen hands. They are the most divinity filled people.
Yeah. So through this program, I would like to say my gratefulness for all those unseen hands, which are very seen.
Which I need to talk about a seen hand
Experience.
also.
Yeah, please.
The seen hand is not none else than the your partner,
Huh? Sorry? Yeah.
my soulmate life partner. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
has been very kind. She has been very helpful, and all the time supportive, providing the best of care. I'm talking about my wife.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sacrifices of high order are there. In fact,
Yes.
everyone do sacrifice here uh, when people are for somebody else, where family is kept as the secondary, where the
Yeah.
nation, where the people are kept as the first primary. So I should congratulate, I should thank her, I should compliment her. And Sindhu, I call her. She's like a Sindhu River. If I
Wow.
if if you call me as if you put me somewhere as into the social work, she's 10 times ahead of me.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
Amazing. Sindhuji, I'm sure when you stitch a shirt for sir, you make sure you take your fees.
yes, great.
Just kidding. No, it's amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing. I'm a man that your wife is Sindhu like a river. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
amazing,
yeah.
amazing, amazing.
Flowing. She's ever flowing.
Uh,
Behind every successful
yeah.
man, there is a woman. Yes, and she is there.
Yeah. That's wonderful. Congratulations, Sindhuji, and congratulations, Dr. Iyer. And
Thank you.
it was wonderful talking to you. Hopefully, we will connect
We will connect soon.
and work together. I'm
We
looking
need
forward to it.
through this holistic conversation, as I converse with the people at the world around. I wish to exhort people to join hands with Akshay
Yes.
Shakti or any other organization for that matter. Be a part of a social system and do whatever that one can. Organization gives one a platform where people can go into a structured manner and help people. And Akshay Shakti provides a wonderful platform for which one can join hands, irrespective of
Yes.
the place, planet, wherever they are, and do their best to the way that is possible. The one flagship program that we have taken is AkshayaDhaaga. So be a part of this wonderful mission. Of course, we also run this Akshay Vidya program, which we did not touch upon before the
Oh, yeah,
closure.
let's talk about that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Akshay Vidya is providing education, best of education to our children, providing them with notebooks, providing with good infrastructure. Recently, we have constructed a municipal school where children, there were only 200 children coming, and today there are 600 plus children coming. Whole school has been constructed, toilet construction, providing best of facilities, providing computers for children, providing bicycles for children who travel so far. So these are all under our AkshayaVidya program. And every year we distribute something like 100,000 notebooks. So these are additional books to children in government school, because children who go to the government school are particularly poor children from the lower strata. They do get some books provided by the government, but additionally they need to be supplemented with some support or the other. If they want the second book and the third book and the fourth book, the family finds it difficult. AkshayaShakti through AkshayaVidya program provides notebooks for them. And every year to provide 100,000, and you can imagine for the last 14 years, million plus book has been distributed. And this year, again, June, when the school starts and when the child waits for the first, the smell of the book itself, the fragrance of the book they are waiting for. And we are at Akshay Shakti, we are ready to provide this 100,000 notebook on one single day in 350 schools to 25,000 students. I think it should be a record by any organization. Of course, organizations may be giving a large number of books in a spaced manner in a weekly basis. One full month they may be distributing, but here in Akshay Shakti, we are going to do it on one single day. And it's going to be a festival time where volunteers across are going to join hands. And there will be a lot of showers of blessings because school opens during rainy days. And a lot of blessings from above is going to come for the great work that everyone is doing. Akshay Shakti is a work of togetherness. It's a cohesive work where people from different strata they come together and they all work together. It's a approach where we can deliver the best uh, to the people who need the most. Our USP is to deliver the best to the people where they need the most.
Thank you so much for sharing. That was really good to know. And it was wonderful talking to you, Dr. Iyer. I would like to say I'm just thinking about my father. He's no more in this world. He's in the other
He's
one.
looking,
Uh,
he's blessing you.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so. So this attitude of service or the lifestyle of serving, seeing others happy and serving others is definitely from my parents, from my father and mother. My father used to be a Rotarian from very young age, and he has worked with Mother Teresa, and because in Mayurbhanj they had this leprosy thing, no? You
Yes,
know
yes.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
So here I
Australian
am
family was there.
totally, yeah, you reminded me of that so much that I am really missing him. And I'm also grateful that we know about his work and we are still have that mindset of serving. And maybe that's the blessing that we got connected. I can only say that.
Thank you so much. Keep giving.
Thank you so much. Thank you. With that note, we will stay here today and we will be connected and wish you all the best and we pray for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Thank you.